Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 2 for trigonometry. Today's lesson has stage 5.1 and 5.2 content. The learning intention is still using similarity to investigate sine, cosine and tan ratios. And we're still using sine notation. But we want to use a calculator to find approximations of trig ratios for a given angle. And the second one is to find angles when we're given a trig ratio. So we have questions like this. What is the value of sine 53 degrees, cos and tan? So for these problems, sine 53 degrees, we need to make sure that the calculator is in degrees mode. We press shift setup, so mode setup, this button here. We have all of these options. Option 3 is degrees, 4 is radians, which you might use in year 12. But we actually want 3, we want degrees. So hit 3 just to make sure that we have a D up here. And then you can press the sine button. 53 degrees. Degrees is this button here. Close brackets equals, and you get that number there. So for the next one, cos 35, press cos. Cos is cosine. So cos 35 is 0.819. And for the last one, tan 25 degrees. So as I said before, make sure you're in degrees mode. So we press shift and mode 3. So we need degrees. And there are answers. Notice that I've rounded to one decimal place. So make sure you can do those. For example 6, use your calculator to find the value of the angles below. I like to think angles are shifty, so that's what I remember. So we press shift and then sine and then 2/3. Press shift, then sine to fraction 3. Press there, equals, and we get 41 degrees. When we round this, it'll be 42 degrees if we go to the nearest degree. The next one, cos b equals 4/7. Angles are shifty, so shift cos 4/7. So we get 55 degrees. Next one, tan c equals 5/9. So we have shift tan 5/9. And round it to the nearest degree. These answers I've rounded to one decimal place, which is fine. So what this actually means, you notice that I've got the colors now. So if we have a right angle triangle, and this is angle A here, then the opposite, so we're using this angle, the side opposite A 2 and the hypotenuse is 3. That's what, 2 over 3? That's the ratio, so 2 over 3. And you can see that that angle is approximately 42 degrees. So that's what it means. This one, so if B is here, this angle, the adjacent is 4 and the hypotenuse is 7. So 4 over 7. And this angle here would be 55 degrees. For the 5.2 content, we're using calculators still, but we just have an extra step. So you'll notice here we're a little bit more accurate. Sine 15 degrees 25 minutes is what we say. So we're just being more precise. There are 60 minutes in 1 degree. So sine 15 degrees 25 minutes is 0.26. And we use this button here on our calculator. So this time we press sine 15 degrees 25 minutes equals, and we get 0.26. Next one, cos 85 degrees 12 minutes. And the last one, tan 75 degrees 55. So the button is here on your calculator, and round your answers to one decimal place. For the shifty ones, okay, we're going to round it to the nearest minute. So there are 60 minutes in 1 degree. So if we zoomed in on a degree, there'd be 60 little gaps in between. So when we have sine A equals 3/4, we get 48.59. And when we press this button, we get 48 degrees, 35 minutes, and 25 seconds. So it's like the time. So when we round this one, this number here is less than 30. So our answer is 48 degrees, 35. So just going through that with the calculator. Shift sine 3 over 4. So we're doing this part here. So we get 48.59. If we press this button again, it tells us degrees, minutes, and seconds. So 48 degrees, 35 minutes, 25 seconds. And we round to 48.35, which I have over here. So if we go shift cos 5 over 7, we get 44.42 approximately. We press this button and we get 44 degrees 24. 55, so this number here is more than 30, so this goes up to 25, which you can see over here. Last one, shift tan 7 over 9 equals 37.87, press degrees, minutes, and seconds. 37, 52, 29. This number here is a little bit less than 30, so it stays at 37, 52. So can you actually use a calculator to find values when angles are given and measured in degrees and minutes? So can you do the minutes part?